So you're gonna come into my good. So you're gonna come into my good video and claim to be a fan of rap, even if that isn't something you're claiming. It's something you're hypothetically claiming in this current situation, and yet you can't name 7 songs from Viper, the hit classic rapper. Don't worry, though. It's okay. If you can't, I can name them for you. Allow me to give a list for you. We have Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack. We have Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 3. I don't know where 2 went, so don't ask. We have... what was it? F the Planet. I'm gonna start an interstellar war. We have F the Rules. I'm going to be driving Mario Kart's Rainbow Road in reverse. We have... Oh, I know. Yule Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 4.1. We have Crack Bear, and I'll give you one special extra one. Y'all don't even know that I kept someone held hostage in my garage for 5 years. Yes, those are all real songs posted by, I was about to say yours truly, as if I'm Viper. No, Viper. Viper is an artist that has existed for a very, very long time. He's been making music ever since, like, 2008 around, and he's one of the most consistent posting artists I've ever seen in my life. You guys usually wait, what, a year or two for an artist to drop an album? You ever waiting for the new Tyler, the Creator album? You're just, like, checking your watch every once in a while, and nothing ever comes. But Viper, oh Viper, has posted so many songs that it's almost insane. I wanted to cover him, but there's also a whole other reason I wanted to cover him, and it's the whole thing that, you know, the title says he got arrested. He's in prison now because of something really, really, really terrible that he did. But before we get into that, I want to actually explain who Viper is as a human being, because I swear to God, Viper as a character should be, like, in a level below the SCP Foundation. He is more than anomalous. He should be stuck in a pocket dimension. For one of his crimes is just being a strange individual, and the second one being literal, real crimes that he's done, you know, like kidnapping people, because, not sure if you knew that, that's a bad thing. But before I got into Viper's music, I wanted to dig into his Wikipedia page, because this morning I gave it a once-over, and there were a few details that just put a little giggle in my lips, maybe chortle just a bit. One of the first ones being when I was reading in his personal life that he claims to believe he is the second Christ, and refers to himself as Black Jesus, and is also a devout Christian, which I think is just a great start. I see he's trying to take the same route as, like, Kendrick Lamar, and you know what? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. However, I do love the second thing, his own little twist on the Crown of Thorns vibe, where he says Carter regularly wears tight women's shapewear, which he refers to as the harness or harness of death. I don't know if he's calling it harness or if he just doesn't know how to spell harness, but he also calls it the thod, which he wears multiple thods at a time, and claims the pain felt during the shapewear strengthens his resolve to be number one. Carter also alleges that wearing shapewear made him contract pneumonia in 2016, which he says nearly killed him. Which is just a real fresh way to start the entire situation. You can tell this guy is a goddamn trip. He is such an interesting individual, so it really is sad that he is, you know, a literal criminal as well. And of course, as I said, Viper's been a content creator for a very long time. He started around 2008, and he was posting, like, iTunes stuff, Spotify stuff, just the main places you'd share your music back then. I saw a vinyl of one of his albums, so he was doing everything to get his stuff out there. And eventually he moved on to YouTube around the 2013-2012 era, which isn't exactly when he hit his peak of working, because during 2014, he posted, I shit you not, every day of the year, which is something I'm trying to do. I post videos every day of the year. You might be like, Evan, Moist Critical does it too. This isn't exactly a huge feat. Well, the thing is, he didn't just stop there. He sometimes posted multiple times a day, sometimes adding up to having posted every hour of that day. He makes so much music, it's almost unfathomable. He makes Chris Chan look like a occasional vlogger. And this guy is going insane with it. And all of the songs always make no sense at all whatsoever. The words sometimes make sense, but the titles are always absolutely flawless. And for me to show you more about this, we're going to be taking the Viper train from Wikipedia over to YouTube now to look at 2 big channels. The first one being Free Movers Incorporated, which is Viper's actual YouTube channel. And then the second channel being Rapper Viper Vevo Archive, which was Viper's channel, where he uploaded, like, green screen footage of him, like, doing little dances, hitting the gritty. That was Gangnam Style. Regardless, posted a bunch of green screen footage and allowed fans to make their own DIY Viper music videos. And then sometimes he'd repost the videos on that channel. And eventually he gave adminship of the channel to somebody else, so now it's just literally not his channel anymore, but it's where he runs all of the content. And it's where you find some really, really beautiful music videos, like my very much favorite video, Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack. Or You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack. You will cowards don't even smoke. Anyways, let's give it a listen.
Here's a little something for the hustlers.
A little something for the hustlers. I assume the music video itself was recorded in 2018, because this song's from 2013. This was like right before his peak.
Yeah.
Yes, he agrees.
What's up with that?
I very much don't like this dirt speck. You can't see it because it blends in with his shirt, but you'll see it.
Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. What's up with that?
What's up with that? Why are you guys not smoking crack?
Don't even smoke crack. What's up with that?
I love that he just shows like footage of like various concerts he's performed, I can only assume. He's such a strangely wholesome dude, aside from the whole keeping someone kidnapped in his garage for 5 years, but we're getting there. The story is not there yet. Don't jump ahead, guys. Come on, stick with me. God, I just want to go down the rabbit hole of his songs before we go any farther in this video, because we have things like F the Earth, I'm Gonna Wage an Interstellar War, which starts with like a fever dream of a... There he is. You can tell this has gone from his channel to the fan channel because he's literally not singing any of the lyrics. But let's continue with the songs, because we have F the Rules, I'm Driving on Rainbow Road in Reverse, which I think is a song that's in reverse. I only briefly touched on it. I love that he's flexing his shoes and his tattoo is green screened out. God, the production quality goes, it's like a Marvel film. Does he actually sing?
So now you know I'm 6'2", with crazy hops from the two-handed my videos.
I jokingly said earlier that he sounds like he should be in an SCP facility, but he actually sounds like he's on the SCP containment breach intercom.
Still hitting pops like feet.
It sounds like a Mandela catalog episode. What on earth am I listening to? And I can't listen to all of these songs because some of them span, like this is a 7-minute, 48-second song, the F the Earth. But then there's, that's not exactly that impressive. That's not his most impressive feat, because you see that song playing behind me? That's been playing the whole time I've been recording so far. That's because that's one called The Crack Bear. And it's 26 minutes long. How do you rap for 26 minutes rationally? Like, how do you keep saying things of sustenance? Sustenance? Substance? Whichever word worked there, put that one there. But how do you actually continue to rap for 26 minutes? And, I mean, clearly, it's the crack carrying him. It has to be, right? Like, that's what powers him through these videos. It has to be. But I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up. I gotta move further onto this rabbit hole. We have 2 more songs I want to show you. One being my favorite title ever, which is Viper, I Did the Wuhan Coronavirus Outbreak. Which is really funny because I assume he's trying to frame that as if the coronavirus is a singular action you can commit. I also love that the video is just like Call of Duty Zombies gameplay. What on earth? Oh, and Call of Duty Zombies, I get it. Call of Duty Zombies like an outbreak. Oh, it's like the people are sick and zombie. Which is really funny because he follows it up after we've been hit with the semi-truck that was the entirety of quarantine with another music video that came out later that just like the image of it is just statistics from the quarantine, and it's called When I Said I Did the Wuhan Coronavirus Outbreak, I Didn't Think It'd Come to This. And I appreciate that he's apologizing for doing the Wuhan coronavirus outbreak. Truly, I feel like he is like a lyrical genius. He is one of the most talented artists to hit our generation, which is truly unfortunate when I was awoken this morning with a retweet from Mudahar, some ordinary gamer, that says, Houston rapper Viper accused of kidnapping and holding a woman captive for years. And I know that says for years, but allow me to define that for you. That means 5 years. To put that into perspective, I first got into listening to Viper jokingly with my friends when I was a senior and junior in high school, which was around 2018, 2019, which is probably around when he kidnapped this woman. Hey, I mean, honestly, at least I was listening to him before he was a kidnapper. Unfortunately, I probably have listened to him afterwards as well, unfortunately. Did I say unfortunately twice? Whatever, we're keeping that in. Because I looked up... There's one detail that I've been withholding from you. I admit, I'm sorry, I know I'm a fiend, I haven't added a very important detail. And that's that I looked up his name initially, right before making this video, and I was alone in my basement, and I audibly laughed. Because of what I saw when I looked up Viper Music in YouTube. It pulled up his secondary channel, the one that's now run by a fan. However, his most recent upload on that channel from 1 day ago is, Viper, you'll never find out I had someone locked up in my garage for 5 years. And it's a 39-second video. And I actually decided, you know what? I'm going to give this video a beautiful listen. I'm going to give it a quick little once-over. And I am astounded at the chutzpah of this man rapping over, I mean, clearly this was probably edited by a fan, but rapping over the article of him.
New at 6, a Houston man charged with kidnapping a woman and holding her against her will for 4 years.
The alleged victim managed to text police.
This is just strange mix of emotions happening in a single video. We have a man dancing on a green screen saying, I'm bawling, while 2 news anchors are behind him talking about how this man who is saying I'm bawling has been holding a woman in his garage for 5 years. It truly, I don't know how to feel. And I actually scrolled down in the comments of this video, so apparently the person who runs this account now, named Kettle, came forward with a statement saying, I had no idea this was happening until like an hour ago. This shit's crazy. I'll probably make one long-form video about all my experiences with the guy and then leave this shit dormant. Stuff like this is still on the site if you want. I think I'll try and donate some of the stuff to the victim. So, like, at least the person running this account has good morals. However, I have one more detail I want to disclose to you guys before I completely close this out, because there is a Nostradamus among us. Get out, get off the screen. No. There is a Nostradamus here, because I scrolled through one of his older videos, and I don't even know how I happened to come across this, but one of his older videos called Lesona, and it's 2 years old, has a comment on it that is 9 months old that says, I just watched a documentary on trafficking victims, and then this was suggested. What the fuck, Viper? I think they on to you. Which, I think I need this person to tell me the winning lottery scratch-off, because... What? The news of him kidnapping this woman released 2 days ago, and this person just predicted it. He's clearly being sarcastic about the fact that just, like, Viper is an anomalous human being. So he had no clue that the person actually had someone kidnapped. But the fact that that was even a close prediction is crazy to me. However, I feel bad for this woman because I cannot imagine being stuck in a house with this guy. Do you think he made her listen to all the music? I mean, I don't want to joke about it because he apparently did do some pretty terrible stuff to this woman, so it's terrible, and I'm very happy that she's hopefully finding help now. I just think it's genuinely insane that he's not only a strange dude, but also a terrible dude. However, for now, I'm probably going to be hopping out of here. I don't feel like sticking around anymore, so just like Viper, I'm going to be bopping. Except, I didn't kidnap a woman and hold her in my garage. I'm actually kidnapping you guys and holding you here to subscribe and possibly like the video and catch future videos because I post every single day. But for now, I'm going to give you guys the song of the day, which is, what do you think it is? What do you think I'm giving you? It's Yo Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack. I'm putting it on the Songs of the Day playlist. Give it a listen. Don't give it a listen. You'll probably hurt yourself. For now, I really hope the money that's going to the Spotify gets donated to the victim, because that's what I'm hearing. People who probably control his social media are probably taking that now. But for now, I'm hitting the road. Thank you guys, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and don't smoke crack, and yeah, don't kidnap people either.